Hello everyone, this is Chooch. Welcome to my 1000 subscribers Q&A video. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every one of you who helped me reach 1000 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. Please forgive any pronunciation or spelling errors in this video. And other than that, let's begin with the Q&A. My main inspiration was to show people that mods are not hacks, because people think this is the same. It's maybe a synonym, but it's not the same. So this was my main inspiration. My real name is Aleš. It's an old Slavic name. I'm from the outskirts of Maribor, Slovenia. My favorite gun from the Second World War would be the STG-44 or the MP-44, whatever I wanna call it. The first ever assault rifle ever made. It just looks so angry and so mean, so I would pick this gun. Well, it really depends on the game type. Some game types require you to be more of a camper, some require you to be more of an aggressive player. In general, when I play multiplayer, I like to be a player with a plan, so I know what path I'm gonna take, what flank I'm gonna take, what ways I'm gonna take to come to the enemy spawn, so I can deal with them from there, because it's much more easier to know where the enemy players are spawning than to look for them all across the map. So I would say that I really plan how I'm gonna play, and from there I like to come to the main objective. Well, as of right now, I would go with the Red Orchestra Rising Storm game series. It's a first-person shooter um, set in the Cold War and the Second World War, so I would definitely recommend to all of you to check it out. Well, for me, Call of Duty was good right up to Ghosts. After Ghosts, it was just bad. Until that point, it had always, in my opinion, always an awesome single player campaign. It had amazing multiplayers. It had survival mode, it had chaos mode, it had zombies, it had spec ops, it had many things. But what I played the most was the multiplayers. And the multiplayers were good because they were fast paced, they were good, they were fun, they weren't paid to win like they are today. There was no skill based matchmaking. It was just simple, it was easy, and it was good, and I miss the old times. And it is sad what it's become today, Call of Duty. So yeah. My favorite character in the Modern Warfare series is definitely Captain Price. He's just a badass. And my favorite villain would have to be Makarov. Well, I will give you my top 3 picks. My top 3 sites that host Call of Duty modifications. First would definitely be ModDB. ModDB has a lot of great stuff on there. Second would be CFG Factory, and third would be Game Banana. That is where you can find all the custom weapons, custom maps, custom skins, camos, and so on. As of right now, my favorite video game is Rising Storm 1. Rising Storm 1 is an expansion, standalone expansion for Red Orchestra 2. It's a World War II first-person shooter between the Japanese and Americans in the Pacific theater, and it's very, very good. I like it very much, and it's my favorite. Well, this is a very interesting question. I wrote down five things that are for me the most essential why Call of Duty is dying, in my opinion. First would definitely be yearly releases. Call of Duty had a release since it launched. Each and every year there was a Call of Duty, and that means that you have to do or make Call of Duties same as good or better as the previous one, and this is very, very hard. So I think that um, yearly releases definitely um, hurt them. Then second would be supply drops. This is nothing else but pay to win. You buy weapons that are mostly overpowered and better than those in the standard games, like in Black Ops 3, where you have more custom weapons and supply drops than you have in the standard game. So I think this is a big, big problem. Then number 3 would be skill-based matchmaking. I don't want to play each and every round with players that are equally good as me or better. I don't want to always play with sweaties and noobs because it's just not fun to be owned each and every round or make it harder on you to get to certain streaks or have fun. Then fourth would be definitely the Call of Duty VIPs. You can quite surely sense who they are. I'm not gonna name any, but they contribute to the fact that Call of Duty is dying, because when Call of Duty was beginning to get more and more foolish and worse year by year, they didn't criticize it. They criticize it now. What you would think is criticism, but it's really just to play to the fans, in my opinion. And they didn't speak up when it was time, when they should have spoken up, and they are also to blame, in my opinion. And not listening to the community as the last note. Not listening to the community. When they would listen to the community, it would be better. They would work towards community, but it seems year by year that they are working against the community, and this is not the way, in my opinion, and this is why Call of Duty surely and slowly is dying. Well, back in the day, on the Machinima Respawn YouTube channel, there was a guy named Richie, and Richie was the first guy that I saw was using custom weapons, was playing on custom maps with custom game modes in Call of Duty, and it immediately caught my attention. And then I started to research a bit, and I found out that there were these clients, and these clients hosted different mods, and also you can use different mods with camos and textures and so on. And they had forums back then where you could look it up, how to install it, and this is how I got introduced to mods. Will I host any lobbies with mods? No, because I don't even know how, so it's a no. Yes, my friend, I do remember my first World 2 game was Call of Duty 1, and I remember I was very scared to play it, but eventually I played it and I'm not sorry for playing it at all. This is the end of the Q&A. I hope you will forgive any um, pronunciation or spelling errors. Thank you again very much for helping me to reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching and goodbye.